broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Music to my ears. Yes, welcome to the GH Report here on AfterBuzz TV, the General Hospital After Show. Oh my God, I'm so excited today. We have something great. We're all together, first of all.
Finally. I know.
Yes. It's been weeks since we've all the four been together. And we all came together because this person's on the show. Definitely. Obviously, it's all about her. But first, I'm James Lott Jr., and you can find me on Twitter at BlackHopeLA. That's BLAK Hope LA, and James Lott Jr. everywhere else. And of course, I'm not by myself. I have the person next to me who... Oh, is that somebody's? Oh, wait a minute. That might be me. Thank you. I am the professional.
Some of the technical difficulties.
It's me. Sorry, kids. That was me. I can hear myself. I'm like, who's that nice voice? I'm like, it's me. Oopsie. Hi. Oh, I'm off. I turned it. What was it?
That's either Lacretia or...
No,
okay, now it's done. Now it's done.
Right.
Okay, now it's done.
Lacretia's on point.
Yeah.
I love it. Such professionals.
We're live.
So the person sitting next to me is a person who is doing a lot of shows too, actually. This is like James Lott Jr. herself, Lacretia Lyon.
Of course, and if you can spell my name right, it's LACRETIALYON, and find me anywhere on the internet because there's only one.
That's right. And the girl sitting next to her is the hair chameleon, Ladine Harvey.
Hi guys, you can find me on Twitter at Ladine_Harvey.
That's right. And of course, as we know, the heartthrob of the group, and James Lott Jr.
That's right. There
Frank
you go.
Moran.
Hey, everybody, you can follow me on Twitter at HappyGoJackie.
That's right, kids. Now, everyone, I'm trying not to fangirl on too much, as I was saying a second ago. Here's my entry. We have somebody who is just so delightful, and it's just a pleasure to have her on here with us. She is daytime royalty. She started out as Phyllis on Y&R, as many of you guys know that, winning Daytime Emmys for Best Supporting Actress and Best Actress. That's right, kids. And she also has the hilarious web series, The Stafford Project. It's just so fun. You guys should check that out. And she currently plays the woman who was in a coma for 20 years and is trying to get it all back. Ladies and gentlemen, Daytime Royalty, Miss Michelle Stafford.
Thank you.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
There we go.
What an innovation.
We always start talking like off camera. We're ready for a good show today. So folks, of course, you can follow us on Facebook under our page, the GH Report, which you can follow things on there. Use the hashtag ABTV, GH Report, anything with GH Report in it, and you will find us. You already know our handles. So do that. Do it. iTunes, SoundCloud, everything. Do it. Michelle, how are you today?
I'm good, James. How are you?
Good.
Hey, how can I turn this down?
Oh, okay. So what is she on?
Which
Alexis?
one?
She is
I'm
on
so
number
sorry.
7.
Number 7?
Please.
On number, just a tad
Yeah.
bit.
All the way down at the bottom.
There we
She
go.
goes
Oh,
inside.
good.
Okay, there we go.
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
Nice, yeah.
Like, I
Fine.
love your all amazing voices, but you're
not-
sitting right
I know.
here. Yeah.
And my voice carries, girl. My voice carries.
It's good.
Ooh, I can't help that one at all.
Sorry.
Yeah, so, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk to you, of course, first. Then we're going to do a little bit of the storylines of the week.
Okay, good.
And then back to you.
And then I comment on them?
Yes, you comment
I
on
do?
them. Yes,
Okay.
we're going to ask you to throw it to you. And we're also going to take phone calls later on, too. So it's going to get so the fans can call it. We're going to be real and honest today, right?
Yeah, let's just be honest.
Yes!
I like that.
Yeah.
But can you do me a quick favor? Because my brother I know is watching right now. His name is JR. Can you look in that camera and say hi to him?
Hey, JR. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
See, that's how it's going to be. It's just personal requests.
Yeah, that's right.
I got it now, James.
Put a show together, and that's what happens.
I feel like James is trying to slowly get rid of us guys. He's always so personal.
I need you guys.
Come on,
I
Jay.
worked very hard to get where I'm at. That's right. So we're going to talk to you first, of course. How are you loving GH right now in your role?
It's really fun. It's been like, for the last few months, slightly sleepy. I think that the writers were were very aware that I had an infant at home.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. Okay.
And so anyway, so my son is now like 5 months, so it's fine. He can fend for himself, right? And I can go back to work.
Yes.
But yeah, he knows what to do. He knows that the key is under the mat.
Right? They know how to hold their own bottle.
Right?
Hopefully.
Well, no, he doesn't. No. Should he at 5 months?
You should start, training to.
I know, like I'll read things, and I'll be like, oh, he's not doing it.
Whenever I'm babysitting, I'm trying to get
he's
the baby
turning over though.
Okay,
and
that's
supposedly
great.
they don't do that.
That's great. That's great.
So like that's not his
Right.
cup of tea. He's like, serve me.
Okay.
Obviously, right?
Yes, obviously, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
like a
cute.
man.
Yeah,
But,
yes, that's right. That's right.
So anyway, but we have some really fun stuff coming up that we're shooting now.
Okay.
Like this week is really crazy. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been really great. It's been kind of a ride. You know, in the beginning it was like wow, and then I think she's mellowed a little bit. Yeah.
Well, when they first approached you to come out to be on the show, what was it about the show, or just necessarily the character that appealed to you that made you say, like, hey, I want to jump on?
You know what? Honestly, Frank really just went after me with a vengeance, and really that's the bottom. When I left YNR, I wasn't leaving to go to another show. I was really, really honest about why I left. I mean, even though people still didn't believe me.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, okay. Like, but yeah, I mean, so anyway, that's that. I've talked about it a million times. But
I've never heard about it.
Oh, you haven't? That I left YNR? That I left YNR?
Never. I've never heard it.
Oh, you didn't know I was on that show?
No, I did, but I didn't know why you left.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
never done research.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you after.
Okay, go on.
Well, I mean, like they are.
Yeah.
So anyway, Frank just kept on calling me and pursuing me, and really had a very definite idea of what he wanted me to do on the show. And I think at one point, the casting director, Mark Teschner, said, listen, he said, we're not playing. We want to marry Michelle Stafford. We want to marry Michelle Stafford.
I love it. I can hear him saying
Yeah,
that.
right? We want to marry Michelle Stafford. And you know, who doesn't want to be with a group that really wants you?
Right.
You know? I mean, not so much a group, but like the people
who put it together.
Yeah.
They really want you on the show.
Yeah, he really wanted me on the show. And so I thought, and it seemed fun. I talked to he and Ron about the character, and it seemed like it would be really fun.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not have a good time?
Well, you're doing something that I think is really amazing because you're playing a character of a certain age, so I would say, who has to pretend like she's also still stunted in her 20s.
Yeah.
That's you do a really great job.
Well, it's so funny that I play like a 29-year-old.
Yeah. You do a great job.
Play a 29-year-old who thinks she's 20. It's so crazy. Yeah, she's still, because she went into a coma at what, 20?
Yeah.
Or 20, whatever.
It's like that, right?
And it was the 90s, and then she woke up 20 years later, and she's still there.
Yeah, I love that. You play it really well, actually.
Yeah. How do you get there? Like, what do you do?
Well, I mean, they kind of write it like that too, so it's easy. Okay. And that was kind of my thing when I was playing it, because I thought she should be a little bit like, she should love really hard, you know, like when she should love hard. Like, he told me he loved me. It must mean he loves me.
It does go like that.
You know, it does. I mean,
unfortunately.
And there,
at that age, yes, exactly.
No, I have to admit, there's still a little bit of that in me, Michelle.
Okay. Oh, that's cute. That is cute.
There still is.
Aww.
There really is. Oh. So sad.
No, that's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So sad. Even though I'm like balls, I still have that. So like I get it. Right? Like I get like someone saying, I love you. Like, why don't we wanna, like, we should believe that. Like,
yeah.
Oh, you lied.
She's so cute.
Oh, wait a second. You're actually with someone else too? What? I'm still shocked at when I run into that. I was dating this one guy, since we're being honest.
Yeah, tell us, girl.
You know, and there was I said, listen, do you want to be with her? Because it seems like, no, vehemently, no. And then I found some stuff. It cut to, he's with her. You know, like I left and I was like, you're not honest. No, I'm being honest. He's with her. And I'm like, oh,
but he still loves you, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't talk to him.
Okay.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Yes, of course. It's just who he does. Exactly. That's so funny. But no, I think it's you do these little things on the show that make me remind me of somebody who was in their 20s. Like you do.
Yeah, she does. But that could only work for so long because eventually it gets old for the audience because I'm clearly not in my 20s.
I don't think it gets old at all.
Yeah,
actually,
you and Maxie.
Like
no joke. I'm a very tough critic. Every time you come on the screen, I'm so attentive.
You are.
I want to see
That's
what
so
you're gonna do
nice.
almost every episode.
Oh my
It
God.
has not gotten old for me yet.
Really?
100%
And
honest.
she's tough. No,
Okay.
and she's tough.
You are? All right. Well, then I'll keep it. Because I didn't want to be like, like for so long. I thought, well, she's got to grow up a bit. So
I mean, there are some moments
where
where she got some balls every now and then, and I liked it.
Is
You know,
Yeah, the goat race,
I got to see her faces.
Yes.
Is this okay, or do I have too much paraphernalia on my head?
We have glasses on too, so we understand.
Okay, all right.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, she runs Crimson.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool. And I like that she, you know, that she's free. I like that about her. I like that she's free. And that's kind of how I played Phyllis too. And I think it's because the portrayer's pretty like.
Yes. And we're gonna do. And right now, Alexis, can we cut to this quick clip from 1995?
Shit. Really? Oh my God, no.
Divorce papers have been drawn up.
No.
God.
His wife wants to lure him in.
I am only here to please you. I made that man feel good in places he didn't even realize he had.
Will Danny take the bait?
We could be a family.
That's right.
Oh my God! Where did you look at what a baby?
I know. And your hair is so red.
Right. Well, look at I had that high hair that everybody was wearing. Oh my God!
I mean, it's just,
oh my God, it's awesome. Where did you find it?
I found it on YouTube.
You
Everything's
are
on YouTube.
awesome. Is it?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, that's great.
I wanted to find something from your early days because, I mean, you just talked about how you got courted by GH, and that's something that doesn't happen all the time on soaps because you play such an identifiable character for like 20 years, or not 20, like
16.
16
Yeah.
on Young and the Restless, another top-rated soap. That's amazing.
That I went to another show.
And they courted you. They saw you beyond Phyllis.
Oh yeah.
And said, we'll take you on to this other show and give you a whole new character and perspective.
Yeah, it was really cool. I really appreciated it, and it, you know, having a job at all is great. Yeah. Having anyone in life that wants you to be around them is great too. You know, like that's a cool thing. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
It was, you know, he's a really good producer. I'm a fan of him. I think he's a good producer. He really loves the show. He really, he spins a lot of plates.
Do you miss the wheelchair?
No. Yeah, I was in that chair. You know what? With the chair. Okay, can I just tell you something?
Please.
I was in that chair. I was in that chair for 7 months.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it didn't seem like that, but it was 7 months, and I was out of it too, talking to Rosalie, right?
Oh, we love that relationship.
Oh, Rosalie's great.
Oh my God!
Yeah, she's great. Linda.
Yeah, Linda. Yeah.
No, she changed her name, Elena.
She did change her name.
And I was like, but your name's Linda. No, it's Elena now. I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep on calling you Linda because you can't change it mid-friendship. Right? Like, I refused. And Jeff Parise was like, no, it's Elena. I said, it's Linda. I refused. Like, it'd be like me coming in going, please don't refer to me as Michelle. I'm Susie.
Oh,
It's going to be Susie.
Right? Michelle.
All right, Michelle. So,
you'd be like, I'm calling you Michelle. So, I was in the chair for 7 months, and I was wearing lots of sweats lots of sweats, right?
Yes.
It's fun.
Oh my God, I'm going to tell this story and it's going to seem arrogant.
Do
Okay?
it.
And it probably is arrogant. But I said, I was like, wow. So and I said, can we have some? But they made it like she was acting poor.
Yeah.
So that she couldn't buy anything for herself. So finally, she got out of the thing, and she's still wearing sweats because she's still like, when is she gonna? Because she's in and out of prison. When is she gonna buy clothes? So it's like a year and a half, yo. I'm not kidding. A year and a half, and I say to Frank, "Hey, no more sweats. No more sweats." And he's like, "Oh yeah." I said, "Yeah, because I'm kind of hot."
Yes.
Like, I don't think you want to dress me like that. Just saying.
I love it.
And he's like, okay.
All right.
You ain't
was
kind
very
of you
funny.
are. You ain't kind of you
So
are.
I'm like, I don't think you want to. I think like we want to wear some nice things. And so now the clothes that they have made are so
Oh, I
great.
know.
That
Why not?
Man,
Now
that
it's-
red dress.
Red dress is great. So great. I just wore a black dress on the show that we shot last week. That's phenomenal.
Oh my God. Yeah, we can talk more about that
Man.
and Crimson and all that because that's good. We love that
Do your thing. I
storyline.
don't want to do.
No, we love that storyline. We love what you're talking about. No, I'm just saying we're going to talk about that a little later too because I want to talk about how that you and Kirsten Storms and all this.
Oh, Kirsten.
Okay, we got.
She has to come on.
Well, we want
I'll get her to come on.
Yeah, get her to come on.
Okay.
We can come back together if we want to.
Right.
Okay.
You're welcome anytime. You
love
can
to
walk in.
Paris.
You can walk
They
in
get
anytime.
really excited.
The door's
when
wide
it's
open.
too.
Paris? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can come on anytime. Okay, so we're going to talk a little about the storylines that happened this week.
yes.
And I have Frank, I say, gave him in charge of the titles this week.
Oh, man. All right. I guess we'll start out this week here with the first storyline is Dante and Lulu can't beat the sex bed.
Yes.
Okay, so Dante and Lulu are now, they basically are reconciling. They want to try it again. They're going to go to counseling, but they're going to try it again. But they make out. But
On the
they're-
bed that he was doing.
Exactly.
Valerie.
At least they did that on the bed. At least.
Yeah, but they stopped. Of course, they had to stop. She's like,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
You know what? I really like that they address that because I have done things in beds and sofas on and I've been like, why would they even be on this sofa? I remember there was a point at Young and the Restless where we never had a bed. We never
funny.
like Phyllis and Nick were together. They never had a bed, and then I saw like this little set of a bed, and I was like, what's that? And they said, oh, it's for Avery and Nick, and I was like,
My sister.
I was like, they got a bed. You gave them a bed. It was so funny. I thought it was so funny because I was so jacked. Like they got a bed. They gave them a bed. Oh my God! I've been doing it for the last 2 years on a sofa. These are soap problems.
Yeah, soap
These
problems.
are things that tweak soap people.
Yes.
So yeah, I like that they addressed it because the audience is going right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they don't address it. I mean, of course, that's when we'd be like, "Yo, no."
Yes,
In fact, we're burning down the house and we're moving.
And they are moving.
Wouldn't we?
They decided they're going to move.
Well, yeah, it's about time because they have like a 1-bedroom loft with a child. I mean, like, how are you living in that? I mean, they don't live in LA or
I think
New York.
that's good for right now
Yeah.
until he gets a little bit older.
But what drives me crazy about that is that it took them so long. They keep on fighting back and forth and pulling together, pushing apart, and then Lulu finally has the epiphany of like, oh, maybe we should get a marriage counselor involved. Like finally now, but she talks about it like it's like the greatest. Like I had this part and idea.
With women, sometimes we have to fuss and fuss and fuss until we realize that maybe we were the problem. It takes us a while to figure it out. That maybe I should stop nagging and give in.
No, but Lulu was acting like she had this great idea that she just thought of, like, oh, boy, this is going to solve everything. Like, come on, Lulu, this has been months. You guys have been doing this.
But, we just got it at the last second, but she got it,
No, are they going to Andre? Is he the psychologist of choice?
I don't know. They don't know.
He's the only one on staff, but who knows? Yeah.
Well, isn't it John Lindstrom's character too?
Yeah, that's true. He's great.
Yeah.
And then Franco too. Now they can do
He's
art
therapy.
therapy.
Yeah, that's true. Some art therapy for her.
Yeah.
Be
Why did I
interesting
do
if they go to
quotations?
Franco.
That's so funny.
interesting. Yeah.
I mean, Roger Howard, how is working with him? He's a legend too.
Is he a legend?
Todd on One Night
Would
to
you
Live.
call him
I
oh God.
know. You're like,
Listen,
yeah,
I get treated like that. I don't want you bros.
Yeah, fans will cut you
Oh
off.
my God, they will cut me
Yes,
for that.
they will.
Oh, I
Yes,
didn't
they
mean it
will.
like that. Well, he said I was, and I was like, really? But yeah, I mean, legend. Yeah, he is a legend. Roger.
He turned a rapist into a violent
Roger,
character.
Yeah.
Roger and I have a very interesting relationship. I've never had this kind of relationship with any actor I've worked with.
Oh,
We have
wow.
we kind of only talk when we're on stage.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like people are like, "Oh my God, I can't," because you're laughing. We are. We don't really know each other. I can't say that I know him. We don't dislike each
Right,
other.
that's just it, right.
Girls.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Am I
yes.
looking at the right cameras when I do that?
Sure. Look at all this.
That's
Like,
it?
that's
Okay.
yours. We can look at all.
No,
of
we
it.
don't. We don't dislike each
Yeah.
other, but we just, I'm kind of like if my partner doesn't want to run lines, I won't
That's
run
fine.
lines. If
Yeah.
they want to run lines 100 times, I'll run lines
Okay.
100 times because I already have my stuff kind of worked out.
Okay. Okay.
And so he's really a great guy. He's really intelligent, very intelligent actor, and it's a very I actually don't want to fuck our thing. I never was like, I should get to know you, because I
Yeah.
thought, this is kind of what we have.
It's working on screen. It's working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
have this,
Yeah.
and I'm going to leave it be.
That's smart.
Yeah, because we have such a cool thing when we work together, and I don't want to screw it up. So I don't really know him. He's lovely. His intentions are good. He's lovely in the scenes, and I love the Franco Nina relationship. I think it's so interesting, this beautiful romance with these two really damaged,
Yes.
fucked up people.
Yes.
Just like in
Can I say the F word? I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You've
You've already said it, so.
Yeah, it's all right.
They're really screwed up people,
Yeah.
and it's like this beautiful love story. I'm not sure that it's gonna be though.
I know.
It's not looking good.
I'm so worried because y'all are the cutest couple, and it's just like in Deadpool. Your crazy matches his crazy.
Yeah.
Nina and Franco. It's sweet.
Yeah.
But there is Elizabeth all of a sudden.
I know.
I know.
So what's
There
going on?
is.
Mhm.
And Liz loves other people's men.
That's true.
Does she? But just Jason. Does historically?
Yeah,
I don't know.
historically.
I'll be honest with you. I don't understand. I have lots of people who follow me who are J-Sams.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
And I have lots of people who follow me who are liaisons.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
one day I said I'm gonna follow all the Nico fans. So I did. So I got lots of J Sams and lots of, and they fight a lot.
They do,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah, and so
We know.
like I'll hear things. I feel like like I'm this Pollyanna, like oh don't be mean. But like I hear like these horrible things from one side. I hear horrible things, and they fight, and I'm like, yo, I think I gotta stop following because the tweets are making me anxious. I mean, I'm getting like, I think I gotta,
Yeah.
So is it true that they hate each other?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, we know because they'll say things on the air about different opinions. They've been agreeing recently, but they'll have different opinions, and they go, "I'm with you, Lacretia. I'm with you today." Like they just, I mean, it's.
Well, I'm glad people are passionate.
They are.
Right.
Well, they are.
Listen, it's great. But so Liz, historically, I hear it. It's so funny.
Yes.
So, but I would love to work with her. She's a doll.
Rebecca
And
Hurst,
so
yes,
is
sure.
Kelly Monaco. They're both amazing women.
Yes. Yes.
And I like the essence of Elizabeth. I think it's very interesting. I think that I don't know if I even will have any scenes with her, and I hope we sit down because then I'll be going like.
Because she's so short, she's so tiny.
Is she really short?
Yeah, she's short. Yeah,
I'm like an Amazon on that show.
Whoa.
Yeah, and now Daquan out there is all excited because you're talking Team Liz a little bit.
Really?
He likes Liz.
Oh,
And then Carolyn was saying earlier to you, she's like, women are never the problem. LOL. She says, and then we're never the problem.
We aren't.
I disagree.
We're not the problem.
So basically, they're going to get counseling, move.
Yeah.
They're going forward.
Yes. So speaking of Liz and Sam, as we talk about the next storyline, we've got Sam sleuths, Hayden freaks, and Liz thinks of someone other than herself for a change.
I love that title.
Is that how Liz is, though?
Oh no, she's getting upset.
I thought like she was like the show Ingenue.
Not anymore. She was.
She was until this whole Jason came back.
Yeah.
When
I
it
mean,
was
but
Jake,
she had that
Jake,
storyline where she was raped.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Right?
was really good.
That was Michelle Valjean's
Yes,
story.
yes, it was.
Michelle's
yes.
a friend of mine.
Oh, okay, yeah. She did a wonderful story for that.
Yeah.
And she was, and the whole Lucky and all that. That was a nausea, but now she's leading lady, I guess, at this point. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, at this point. Yeah. So she's been on the show for a long time. Remember, they almost got rid of her, and then the fans got upset. They kept her on.
No, you need, in these shows, you need ingenues. Not everybody. You need all types of people.
Mm-hmm.
You need all types of people. Not everyone can be a filthy whore. Not everyone can be the villain.
Yeah.
Not everyone can be the nice person. You need all harmonics.
Yeah. And I love that. Well, I love this week. It said Hayden got a little nervous because Sam met Baxter.
Oh man,
whoever Baxter is, that guy.
I'm so mad that Nicholas backed off.
Yeah, why is he backing off though? Do we know why? He's just like, no, never mind.
He had that little memory. I don't know.
It's The Great Gatsby.
So stupid.
Oh my God. Okay, I wrote this down because this was almost my quotes of the week. I'll be posting on the side, but this was almost my quotes of the week when the wonderful Jeannie Francis opened up her character opened up the book and started to read Hayden, and she's like, yeah, I see that book about Daisy. Daisy is a common flower. It has no scent.
Yes,
it's pretty, but you're basically a weed.
I love that. That was such a best mom burn for her, Nick's new daughter-in-law. I was like, oh my God, Laura, that was an intricate, deep
I agree
burn.
with it. I agree with it.
Yeah, Laura was like,
not Hayden is that, but I agree with her mother being like that. I would be, if I would see someone coming after my son, yeah, go home, change your skirt, put on some underwear. My son is not an ATM for you. No, you're not going to go, I'm on the pill, and get pregnant, turn around, goodbye.
Yes. Yeah, she was like, she read. So what else guys?
I would almost hope that he becomes a gay man.
Yes.
I know. I always tell my brother I wish he was gay because the women he likes are skanky.
But that that getting a woman pregnant thing, that must be like for a mom.
Babies must really scare her. Like, seriously.
No, but that's like for a mom. Like you want your son to go and you want your kids to live life. Yeah. You want them to live and enjoy. And if someone tried to trap your son into,
Now, the one part of the storyline, of course, I love very much.
Hayden freaks, heads over the floating rib, and who does she run into? Your boy.
My man, Donnell Turner. Hi, Donnell.
She needs to let him help.
Oh, my God.
She needs to.
Okay, and Donnell Turner's so nice. He lets me fawn all over him all the time. He's so nice. But here's the thing. I love that he was being really he cared about her.
Yeah.
I want them together,
Me too. Yeah. Him and Hayden. I want them. I'm Hayden and Curtis together.
Hayden and Curtis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Because he started out with we got introduced to him through her because he was helping her out.
That's right.
That's what and he brought that up. He's like, well, we don't have many friends here. Right. I was like, how many friends do you have? She's all Spencer. That's kind of funny when she said that. That's Spencer. But he's like, I'll do this for free for you.
But isn't Hayden married to Nick?
Yes.
You don't want
He
that?
shot her in the head. Or had her shot because he's got money for that. But
and she knows that, of course.
And she's trying to supposedly working for Tracy, trying to get the shares from ELQ
back.
Right.
So, but I was just happy to see that he was really was there for her.
Yeah. No, and I'm curious to see what it is that's Hayden's past that is just that she can't feel like she can confide in anybody.
In anybody.
But I guess when
I know what it is.
Related to somebody
guys. No more
Play after the
Michelle.
show.
I guess if you're running a con, though, the more people you kind of share it with, is a greater chances of it being all discovered by everybody else. So, I mean, you got to keep it all to yourself, but it's got to be incredibly hard because you really can't feel like you can be open and honest with anybody.
She needs her dig.
Part of me wish that she would tell Nicholas.
Right.
Like, actually sit down and tell him so that no one doesn't go back and finish investigating what might happen and then just tell him, you know what I mean?
Because you've got like the ultimate trump card, like you had me shot in the head, Nicholas.
Right.
So I mean, I feel like you can't really
tell
cast
me
any
you
stones
know.
on it right now, can you?
That's hard for a relationship.
Man.
That's kind of a problem. A little bit of a problem.
She has those weird choking dreams. I guess she's into it, right?
She's always having those dreams.
Yes, on those dreams, on
Kinda
those dreams.
Weird.
But I think it's I love the scene between her and Sam, and she grabs Sam. Like, don't you touch me! You touch me! Like, you tell Sam. They both like little girls. Like, don't you touch me! I'm like, who would beat each other? I mean, who would win in a fight?
Sam.
I hate Sam.
Yeah, Sam's a ride or die girl.
She's scrappier.
Come on, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
I'm
long
all
as there's
team
no
Sam.
stairs.
Oh yeah, the stairs. No stairs for her. No stairs for Kelly Monica's character at all.
But I did like the scene of the floating Ripper where Liz runs into Sam, and you can see Sam's already like, "Oh, I can't, please, not."
Yes, it's like-
not you two on top of the stage.
did say that.
But
She's
just
like-
having that moment where it's not about us. It's just about Spencer. We got to do what's best for him. So that was good. It was a nice little scene. Given everything they've been going through, especially with Jason, it was nice for them to kind of put that aside and just work on something else.
Well, I think they're working on redeeming Liz right now. They're starting to work on that, I think. So by having her just in regular
Redeeming,
scenes.
but see, I didn't.
She's done some damage,
So,
girl.
but you didn't view it that way, though. You didn't view her keeping the secret and everything.
But I know, but it made. But I liked the story.
Yeah.
I liked the story. And it made sense. Like she just wanted love. Like to me, that's like a person is flawed. Like that's she just made. It was just a girl who for a moment made a bad choice, right? And then I mean, my heart just broke when she was looking in the windows at her house that had been burnt down.
That was a good scene.
That was
so good. She broke my heart. I was just like, oh God, that's devastating. So I thought she did some really good work, but you guys, and I'm interested to know because I'm relatively new to this show, and you would rather see Liz like just like pure and like having no issues.
Oh no, not us. We want to.
I want bitch Liz
Me
because
too.
that's the thing. Is back when she was a teenager after like
she was bad.
She was a bitchy girl and she was
Yeah.
interesting. It's just when they tried to turn her into an ingenue, like you said, it didn't really fit because when you got 3 different kids from 3 different daddies, you kind of threw that card away already. I mean, even on a soap opera, and that's the thing is Liz's bad girl storylines are better to me.
I like her when she has, like we said, an upper hand when she was with Rick.
Yeah, I love
with
that.
AJ.
Yeah.
I mean, those storylines were
Rick,
really
too.
good. They were really good, and it's like, and just that she. I mean, the cutesy storylines are cute too, but I like her when she's a little bitchy.
Yeah.
She's good.
I know
she's
Liz
good.
fans is loving her
Oh,
opinion.
yeah, they
Yeah.
Oh, they're
They
loving you.
are
They're
loving
all loving you. They are. They're like,
No,
yes.
I mean, really, just I'm like, well, I mean, but it was like the Sharon character at Y&R. I mean, it's she was flawed.
Right.
Like you want and if they're watching, they're gonna be all mean up. But like Sharon herself liked it.
Yeah,
Sharon Case liked it.
Yeah.
But people are flawed, and I think that we like to see our own flaws in the character that we're watching every day, and we like to see them work it out, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, right.
I think
Oh
so.
man, she just hit home a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I find that when I played Phyllis, that like I had such a huge following of women that they felt like that I was playing out their life. You know, that she was screwed up and was bad, but she didn't really mean to be, and it was always tormenting her.
Yeah.
And that they were like, I'm you, and that was kind of a cool thing to like affect people like that.
I don't know if you agree with Michelle. I loved when you were with Jack because it seemed like you were much more mature when you were with him, with his character.
I agree. I like that relationship.
Early on, you mean?
Yeah.
Like before.
Before we got together. But when you first got together, I thought there was a much mature relationship with Jack.
Oh, okay.
With Jack,
All right.
until you slid back and then you were with Nick. But on the rest of I just thought you and Jack were really a good. It was a different side of you because that whole Danny Cricket, all that was one thing.
Right.
This was something a little different.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, it's interesting that different characters affect your character. Like I think that with Nina and Franco right now, it would be interesting. A breakup would be interesting because I think that the Nina character would find herself because there's something about the Franco character that, you know, she's so in love with him. And I love how much she's in love with him. I love it. But it makes her little. You know what I mean? And I think that if they were to end that, like, she'd get her balls. She'd get some balls. But I'd always play that Franco affects her that in a way that nobody else could.
And you were going to say something?
Sorry, I talked.
No.
I'm actually about to agree with you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not to be too personal on this show, but I like watching you and your character because, believe it or not, there are times when mentally, not in an annoying way, but I sometimes do things like a child or act childlike. But in a funny way, like as an actress, I'll do it. And so I like watching you play someone younger. And, you know, I have someone that I kind of latch on to that kind of like took away my strong, like I'm able to like, you know, lean back a little bit. So I do think that it is interesting, like if you were to separate from Franco, would it allow you to mentally grow up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that would, even though I like the two together, but that for the character, I think it'd be really interesting for her to go off and finally, you know, be alone and, I don't know, maybe find someone else.
Is it a shame?
Are you throwing something out there? Because
I'll tell you after the show.
I'm reading it really well.
Is it a shame that your brother cousin is too hot to be with you on the show? Ryan Pivey? Is it too hot? Is it a shame? He's so good looking, it's crazy.
He was rehearsing a scene with Kirsten the other day, and Frank, our boss, was standing right there, and he's going over the lines, and he says to the line that Nathan has is there's an age difference between me and Nina. And he says, there's a huge age difference. I'm like, whoa, and Frank's like, is that the line? He said, well, no, I just added it. I'm like, don't add that. So, no, I love Ryan Pavey. I love him. I love to hug him. I love to.
I would too.
I love to. You know, he kind of like.
James is ridiculous.
Oh, he is so good looking.
He looks like Prince Charming.
He's really
beautiful.
He is. He's really
I heard
beautiful.
super nice also. But we're gonna have him on the show one day too.
Lovely,
Yeah.
beautiful, and lovely. And oh my God, the other day I was, you know, I have an infant, right?
Yeah.
And so I come to work and I'm just sitting there. I'm talking to him and the director, and I said, you know, honestly, the only penis that I'm going to be seeing for the next year is my son. And Ryan fell to the ground laughing. I mean, it was just like, this is a reality. It's the only penis I'm going to see. It's okay.
And it's okay sometimes.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, Ryan's lovely.
Yeah. I love
Yes.
that.
Yeah, those blue eyes. It was hard not to stare at him when I met him. Yeah.
But it's like really, there's something really like, ooh, about him for me, and I endow him with my brother when he makes me very emotional. He's so lovely. He really is such a great little brother.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So what was we were talking about?
We just got lost.
I love it.
Sam, Aiden, and Liz.
It's like a spotlight on right now.
Oh God, I shouldn't be. You're doing the show.
No, this is perfect.
It's like a personal spotlight on.
I know, this is
Sorry.
perfect. This is perfect. The fans are eating it live. This is perfect.
No, so I guess we're getting to the next one, which drove me up a wall here. Is Anthony needs to lose that hat. And Anna needs to lose that stalker.
Whoa.
That hat.
The hat was to you.
You like the Indiana Jones hat he had on?
No way.
He's such a hater.
Hey, I am just mad that no one has given him a whip yet to go with that. Like, I would love to see Anthony work that whip. I mean, I don't know, he would too.
He was hating on the black man's cigar.
Not a
Now
cigar.
he's hating on the black man's hat.
I like my black men just accoutrement free. That's what I want.
Yeah, it was interesting. I did a poll on Twitter. I love doing polls on Twitter, and actually it got really close there between people liking the hat, not liking the hat, and not caring. It was 3. It was like 3. They're all very close. It was all very close.
Oh, guys, just come with me on that. Not liking the hat. It's so much better over here.
Well, you know, the thing about him is he got to finally have lunch with Jordan. Finally, like they actually had a lunch. You know, it was in her office.
And then he had a lunch with Anna, and that was hotter.
Exactly.
Finola Hughes. Oh my god. Oh my god. The chemistry between those two is just electric.
They might as well I thought they were getting ready to end it.
Think
And
about
I was
it.
a little bit happy.
Finola Hughes.
Do you think it's very interesting to me? Do you think it's? I'm interviewing you guys.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you think it's electric because of the situation, him being her therapist? Right?
A little bit, yes.
Or is it because of them? Because I have my own answer to that because I'll see two characters together and they're amazing because of their situations.
Well, certainly the first time that they met, it was her coming to him to have that session, just
Right,
breaking
she
down.
was going by. Yeah.
And so it's such a vulnerable moment for her, so you can easily see how they could just make such a deep connection just because she's so vulnerable.
I think it's a very interesting pairing like that because of the situation.
Yeah, and then so just.
I mean, if they put him for a chemistry test in the floating rib and they talked, you might be going, but because because it's not right for him to sleep with a and it's not right
so it's
for
like
her.
thrilling for us.
So
on the inside
we're
to
like,
be
ooh, are they going to do it?
But it kind of had a thing where it was like, so I'm your patient, right? Or you're my friend, and they kind of like sat there for a second, and Andre says "or," and doesn't finish the sentence.
I love
that.
that.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
There was
what was that?
I know. I mean, they were just. I think it's partly that, but I think they're just. Maybe that really is, and that's why it seems like they should be together, kind of.
I don't know, when they held hands there in the chapel right there, that just seemed
I was like, whoa.
He grabbed her hand.
that too. I felt
was so
it. She
sexy.
felt that. That
He
little
grabbed
shock
her hand.
there.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm here for you. It's like, oh my god.
And it's
She
because
had the nerves.
Jordan and Anna both have issues that they're dealing with baggage. Jordan with Curtis, Anna's the whole Julian, Duke, and Carla situation. But anytime either of them with Andre, I just feel that stronger connection between Anna and Andre.
I feel strong with them too, but I also feel bad because we have such a great girl friendship on air with Jordan and Anna. I love
it.
I don't want them to mess up.
No, I know. That's the beauty of that story, though.
I know.
That's the beauty of that story.
Because I'm invested in them. I'm invested in those two. Because she said also, you're dating my friend.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
There's not really any bad people in this situation.
And these are the stories that that are interesting to watch, that pull audience in. This is like those dynamics.
Yeah.
Dynamics.
That's good. And so do we mention that go ahead. That Curtis goes off on Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah.
My man walked in and was just like, keep your name out your mouth.
I was like, there go that black again.
And he was supposed to say something. She was supposed to say something. He was like,
shut your mouth.
He was like, that's it. And he left. Like he cut her off and was like, I'm out.
I want to know what he has on her.
I don't know.
Keep your mouth closed or I'll tell.
He did say that.
I was like, ooh.
I was excited.
I don't know.
So you don't want them to get together?
No.
Well, I mean, I don't. Any screen time with him doesn't matter for me, whoever it is. But I don't know. I can see. I mean, I think.
I can't.
I think they're kind of they're family in a weird way.
Yeah.
They are family.
Yeah. So I guess it's kind of like I'm not.
But
really
wait, not in a weird way.
No.
It's a brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So I feel like they should be more. They should stay adversaries, kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't like those relationships that start out as hating one another either. And so, to me, I think Curtis would be better either with you or with Hayden, since, you're saying Franco might not work out, but you guys had chemistry.
Well, who doesn't have chemistry at Donnell?
Yeah.
Yes,
you'd have to be dead.
Right.
You'd have to be dead.
Yeah.
But I love that he told.
Beautiful.
I love that he told her about herself. We don't know what it is yet, so it keeps us going. Like, oh my god, what's going on? And she just stood like, okay.
So will we know after the show?
You're gonna know after the show.
I think she's playing with us, y'all. I think she's playing.
And as we're talking about men coming forward with women, there we have Griffin Monroe coming up to Anna saying, "Hey, guess what? I've been following you."
That was so cute. I know. I was like, if he came up and said he was following me, I'd be like, all right.
Another newcomer. He's actually friends with our Edition Days co-host Mark J. Freeman. They're good friends. And so, but yeah, no, I thought it was kind of funny. He was so flustered. He was just like, this doctor, he would say. And then Dr. Mays is going off every 5 seconds, going off on him. So he's involved in these 2 big storylines right now.
And it was an interesting scene because since we've been following Griffin around and seeing him, just like he generally wants to help people.
Yeah.
We've seen him with Sonny, we've seen him helping with Dylan, being expressing an interest in Tracy's condition. So we know that he's not, at least from all appearances, not really a bad guy. But Anna doesn't know any of that, so just finds out some guy's been following her. I knew it. She seems like so overreactive to this whole thing. Like, he's not a bad guy. Just relax. It's all right.
Well, when he said, "Can I come in?" she was like, she's been kidnapped a few times. Like, no, you can't come in. So I kind of like that. But I like that. I'm curious because everybody's thinking it's her son.
That's what I thought
initially. That's what they're thinking. It's related. But he kept saying, once you know the truth. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's almost too easy.
I know what it is.
The way he looks at her like.
I know.
Where have you been?
But he had to run off. And she goes, I feel like I met him a long time ago. I'm thinking he's so young. A long time ago,
I know it is because Finola told me from the start. You know, Finola and I go way back.
Yeah, I know you guys do. Yeah, and Finola's great. Finola used to have her own show on not HGTV.
The Style Channel.
The Style Channel. Yes, I used to watch that. Yeah. It was good. She's good. And we love Finola. I'd love to have her on here at some point.
I'll tell her to come on too.
She's gonna be our gateway, guys.
That's like gateway.
Okay, how can we get Sonny on here?
Okay, get Sonny. He doesn't do very many interviews. Like, it gets to be kind of. I know him with his conditions and stuff. He used to do a lot of interviews.
And you know me and my Canadians. We need William DeVry.
And
he'd have to be shirtless.
He'd be shirtless. On the show, he's always shirtless. He's always shirtless on the show. Always. That's crazy. Like all the time. So that was that.
So that leads on perfectly. Like Dr. Mays needs to get some.
Yeah, Dr. Mays is angry.
He is always just an angry dude.
I like him. I'm like, this is a fun side character. I'm like, it's like our version of Dr. House. He's all grumpy. I think he and Tracy, that'd be a cute couple. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah.
I was like, they both need to just go together.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They were both really getting on my nerves.
Anything with more Jane Elliott, I will take it.
God. Right.
I mean, how is she?
She's amazing.
I know. I mean, she's just another legend.
So fun.
Yes.
So great.
But I am excited because I definitely feel it's got to be Dr. Monroe's on the right track, that it is not cancer, it's something else.
Happened in Mexico.
That happened in Mexico. So I'm excited to find that out because I don't want to, as we've talked about before, a big, huge medical issue with Tracy.
She needs it.
But
she doesn't need a medical issue. She just needs to be kicking ass.
Yeah. Taking names.
She's been on Listen.
Tell us, girl. Tell us.
Yes.
She's up there. I feel like it'll be a great dynamic to have something seriously wrong with Tracy.
Well, are we talking about that storyline now with her? We're going to go into it.
We had Dr. Mays there.
Okay, well, my whole thing is, I will say that she's been doing amazing work this last week. The scene, oh my God, this is going to actually be one of the quotes of the week. I'm going to say it anyway. When she goes off on Monica about the house and the Quartermaines and Monica chases after Tracy, anything with Leslie Charleston too, I'm like so happy. And she says, I put up with you for over 35 years, you bitch.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love it. That's history right there. That's history.
I thought about
James. And when she said, I was like, that's great, girl. I've been watching it the whole time.
See, that every time they're together, it's the quote of the week. Because I love, I liked you better when you were an unrepentant slut. Like, they throw the best insults together.
Yes, they do. And these are two powerhouses who should be on our screen. We had a very heavy Quartermaine week.
I know. That's why it was good. Because the Tracy Dillon scene, I even almost teared up. That was so sweet because it was so them. He's like, I'm just trying to secure my inheritance. And she just starts laughing.
Like the old Quartermaines used to always fight. They loved hard and fought hard. And they reminded us of that. And
back in the day when I watched.
And when they showed the Crip scenes, when we include the Jason Lott Jr. when Cardi's explaining each one, and I was like, oh, Emily, Alan.
I thought that was a nice moment too.
Yeah, it was a nice moment. But with Dylan and Tracy, I just thought when and Monica and Tracy, when Monica kissed Tracy on the forehead. And then walked off and just but then she really felt it. I'm like, it doesn't get any better. That was such a great acting week this week. And Robert Palmer Watkins, our friend to the show, I mean, he did such a great job this week being the son who's like, what's going on? He found out. He didn't know she had cancer or that she didn't know anything because she had lied to him about, that was my antidepressant medication.
But the scene with him and Dr. Mays.
He went full Quartermaine.
Yes, that was great.
I'm Quartermaine. It's like,
you will call me Mr. Quartermaine. That's what he said. You will call me Mr. Quartermaine. And he's like, you will do this, and then you will do that, and he will do that.
See,
Bye.
He found his balls.
Yeah.
I love it. So I just think that just this week was such a great use of history, and even going into the whole. I don't know if you have a title for Jason and them.
Oh yeah, it was Jason's new party pad, the Quartermaine Mausoleum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Everybody was going to the Quartermaine Mausoleum, but I did think that it was very touching for me watching when he took off the plaque.
Yeah.
Because what a surreal moment. That you who has that? You're going to you were thought to be dead, and you're seeing it right in front of you. Yeah. This plaque of your death, and how he takes it off. He's going to hold on to it for a while. That was a great moment.
Yeah,
That
was great.
That was a really great moment. And Billy Miller is, of course, doing amazing work. You knew, of course, from Young and Restless too. Did you? Did you know on there when you were on there? Yeah, you were on there. So he's doing amazing work as always. And I just thought all of this stuff. It was Quartermaine week. It was Quartermaines.
No, it was really nice, especially the Quartermaine Mausoleum. When Tracy was in there, just having her talking there, she's talking to everybody there, just like, sure, there's Monica, but it's just not the same. She's just one person. It's great to have everybody. If I could have everybody back here, just except for you, Mom.
My other quote of the week was, "Don't think you can all drag me down there." Well, except for you, Mother. Of course, you went upstairs. I love that line. But no, it was. I thought that got me a little teary-eyed a little bit. Tracy talk to them.
No, it was really nice. And then just that it was just anytime we can have Monica and Jason scene, it's just really nice.
Yes, I think this week reminded was like they were speaking to the fans because we missed the cues, we missed them
for sure.
And I think this week really did that. I think this week they said things that we all were like, yeah, where are they? And even when Carly was like,
I think you need to have that on these shows. I think you need to have family. People have to, especially now. You need to have something that you can grasp. You can hold, and they have that. They even have it with with Carly and Sonny, and they have that. The Quartermaines, they need to have that. And like so many were killed off.
Yeah. It seems like almost every character on GH this week needed something or somebody.
Yes.
It's such a crisis going on GH.
Well, I will say the scenes with Sonny and Carly, Laura Wright. I praise her all the time, but I will say this week, no one does the tears in the eyes
better than
she does while she's delivering a monologue or a speech. And I thought about you two, of course. Ladine, #LadineClickers. You two, what a real scene they had together, her and Sonny.
Yes.
And how she was like, I'm mad at myself, and just listed all this stuff.
And that's why I'm loving Carly this week, because she's finally owning up to all the crap that she's done for 20 years now on the show. It seems like forever. But yeah, it seems so real. And I think it's because Laura Wright's always been the more sympathetic Carly, in my opinion. And that's the thing, is we're finally getting to where, she's like, I hate that the only time I got mad was in the crypt when she didn't really insult AJ, but she didn't have anything nice to say either other than, but it was just like, okay, that's never going to happen. So we'll just have to accept that she's owning up to everything but AJ.
Yes. I know that she owned up to everything, but
yes,
during her little honest moment, I was kind of just like,
you weren't buying it all.
Not really, because I don't think she's not gonna leave Sonny.
Yeah.
So it's like you come to this big old realization, but then what are you gonna do about it?
Well, they did address that kind of. She's like, we could leave, break up, hurt other people by getting with them, but then we'll come back together. That's their pattern.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they always do. It's like Nick and Sharon,
Yeah, it's like Nick and Sharon. Nick and Sharon.
What I liked about that scene, though, is because it did seem like this last time when they did get together, it almost seemed like a 180. It happened so quickly.
Yeah, it did.
But just hearing them now, just talk in retrospect, how Carly was saying, it's like you had me at that moment when you kissed me, just explaining what they did.
Cute.
That was nice.
That was
easily explain why somebody would just like follow that quickly right back into things.
I know. I think that they can't break up at this point.
No, we spent too much time setting this up as like this is it. Nobody's walking away. This is the fifth time.
Yeah, fifth time's a charm.
It's amazing that she had those realizations, but it's like, all right, girl, you're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. So
but I feel like also speaking as like the fans, because you make being bad like sexy and glamorous and all that.
I know. Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's why you've been around for so long, Sonny. Yes, absolutely. That's why you're never going to be defeated. That's why you're never going to go to prison for any considerable length of time. You're never going to be written off the show like that because you make it look too cool.
Oh yeah.
And I have to say, I did enjoy Sonny and Anna's scene together.
Very nice.
I like that because, it's really an interesting relationship with the two of them because they've never really liked each other, but they had that love for Robin. So
yes, it's Robin.
And Duke as well. So it was good to see them kind of talk about that. But
is it just me, or whenever Sonny gets on, does anyone else says like, "Where's his wheelchair?" Like, does anyone else forget that he's out?
I guess everybody knows now.
I know, I'm missing it. Hey, I liked him.
No, for me, sometimes even though I know he's walking, every time I see him, I'm just like, where's the wheelchair? I'm just used to seeing him.
Yeah, now it's normal again. But I love that they had this whole because of Robin and Anna, because of Robin and Duke, they have this kind of mutual have to come together to get Carlos because they both want to get Julian. And her speed, and again, Philly Hughes is such amazing work. Talking about how he gets to get away with just kind of living his life.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry, I'm married to Alexis now. I'm new and I'm reformed. It's like she's like that's all bull duty. She's like she's not buying it.
That scene was so great, and then it was send just his responses. What do you want from me?
Yeah, what do you want from me?
Yeah, and that was
And she's like, well,
just like all right, we're gonna be
just keep me informed. You have some resources, keep me informed. But she just say, I want him alive. I want him alive. I want Carlos alive.
Yeah.
Paul's calling Carlos.
Well, yeah, that's I get Paul's a DA on the streets and also just a freak on the streets too.
But a man of the sheets.
I would see her and Richard Berge together.
Oh, that would be good.
He's another hot one too.
No, I never thought about that.
Oh, have you met him yet?
Yeah, he's lovely.
He's hot.
He's great. Yeah,
he's been around forever too. He's been all kinds of things.
He's great. Yeah, he's been around. No, but I mean, like he's worked a lot.
So I'm like, yeah, girl. Mm-hmm.
Chuck, Desperate Housewives, all
that stuff.
All the crap I watch, right?
Yes. No, he's been around. He's a hot ass. He's good. But I know he's busy right now with like several women.
Yeah, but when he his line to Anna when he's talking to her, he's like, he takes it personally, both in business and in pleasure. Come on now. All right.
I was like, oh.
Yes. There you go.
See, Anna has two stalkers, like Griffin and Paul. So Anna's the luckiest
woman
woman in the show right now. Yeah.
She's the one of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
But I mean, I feel like, I still, as much as we think like Paul, we've always been kind of ambivalent about what Paul's true intentions are. And I still feel like, he's still running some kind of game because he's still trying to work some kind of end around so that Carlos he'll come back to Port Charles, but with an immunity deal. Again, with these immunity deals, Paul's always pulling these out for everybody.
That's right. Everybody's safe.
Yeah.
Everybody's safe.
I was thinking he sure is helping everybody.
He sure is. He sure is. So, oh, they don't like that I said that. They don't want you and Paul together.
No.
They didn't like that. They're all, yuck, James, stop it. Yuck. But that's when they say Paul's hot, so I don't know if that's...
There are a lot of hardcore Nico lovers.
Yeah.
Hardcore. Like, I see some of their stuff, their gifts, and I'm like, yo, you need to have sex. Some of you women. Because, like, there's just... They just want to see us naked. I want to see them naked. I want to see Roger naked. I want to see Michelle and Roger naked.
I'm sure he looks lovely, but yeah.
So funny. I'm kidding.
I'm
kidding. Don't hate me.
She's kidding.
I'm afraid of you people. I'm afraid. Oh my gosh. I'm afraid that the liaisons and the J Sounds are gonna
come after you.
But yeah, there are some hardcore Nico lovers.
We know.
Yeah.
So I think the last thing, a couple last things were the wheels about to be read.
Yeah, the wheels about to be read. Yeah, we've got Sam, cutting her finger there on Jason's plaque there. Yep.
The curse. I love the scene between her and Laura. The curse.
Yes.
Because they usually don't have scenes together, so I thought that was interesting because they have so many ties in reality. So it was like, whoa.
And they mentioned she's like, I was cursed once too at my wedding, and she had to explain the whole thing. Now, of course, that was Helena Castine when she was played by Liz Taylor. Back in the 80s.
Yeah, before I was born.
Why, thank you. I was like 2 years old. Not really. But I thought they had a little moment about that. It was a piece of history again, another piece of history. That's what I think that's what soaps need to do, is to remind us that we're multi-generational, that there's we can't forget what happened before. And I think fans really love that when you remind them. They do. They like that a lot.
And then one last thing, we get everybody hitting on Dr. Monroe this week as well. So we got the waitress there at the Floating Rib.
She was thirsty, huh?
Yeah, she was thirsty.
Like new character coming up.
There we go. Yep, and then we got our nurse from General Hospital there. He comes checking in. Hey, we just want to say thanks, you know, for being also helpful with us. Yeah, yeah. Actually look at us in the eyes. It's cool. Thank you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Dr. Monroe, everybody. Yeah.
He's hot.
Yep, that's how you know Brad is very happy with Lucas because he didn't try to hit on that either. I was like, what?
Offer to help with that.
Yeah,
Offer to help.
He offered to help, but
good to see Pirate Chan. Good to see him on.
I love Brad.
I love it, but when he say his name, people are like, really?
Yeah.
Brad Cooper, like, really?
Yeah.
All the characters say,
that's
really?
great.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, so next time I think we can set up to take some calls from fans, and Michelle said she'll be real, so
I'm gonna be real.
It's gonna be real, so you can ask the questions.
I'll answer honestly.
In the meantime, I just want to tell people that we'll put the number up and we'll put it in the chat. We want to tell people that Vanessa Antone will be on our show in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm very excited. She actually contacted me, actually on her Periscope. She was like, I tried to contact them. They never said anything. I'm like, I never got anything. So then she sent me a thing, and we.
Did you see the Michelle Stafford show that I did with her on Periscope?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Did you see the one with Finola and?
Yes. I think I retweeted them. I think I did. You guys, we gotta watch your Periscopes. They're really fun.
Well, the Michelle Stafford show is a really great show because all Michelle Stafford does on the show is talk about herself.
Yes, I know. Yes. That's why I love it. Like, it's
That's
genius.
it.
It's like
So now
genius.
everybody, by the way, everyone wants to do it. Just
that's
saying. Everybody
so
wants to.
funny.
Now they've seen it. They're like, I want to do this. Can I do the Michelle Stafford show? Everyone wants to do it now.
They said so. She'll be coming on. Lacretia and I will be filming more new episodes of GH Spotlight and GH30Ds this week, so stay tuned for that. We also made it to 913 likes on Facebook. Ladine's number. We did. So the prize I posted, it's headshots. Oh my God! Yes, thank you. So the prize, we did post it online. So go to online. We'll show you. It's 3 headshots, and you'll love them. And we're going to actually announce what the actual contest will be. And just stay tuned. Just go to Facebook and stay tuned. So we have a new number to come up with for the next prize. And Ladine, you take it away.
It'll be 10/27, Lacretia's birthday.
Yeah, it's actually 10/14. So
I'm sorry.
No, we're good.
I thought it was 10/27. 10/14, guys.
It's my mom's birthday.
Yeah, it's like
funny.
Yeah, really funny.
So 10/14, folks.
10/14.
It's 10/14. Another prize will be unlocked.
Because we're like 9/13, 10/14. We're just in a succession, right?
Are you 913?
Yeah.
914.
Oh, how funny.
You're a Virgo.
Roger Howarth is 913.
So, Alexa, we put the number in the chat so they can start calling.
Now, as you're talking about Roger Howarth, you were saying that you really don't hang out with him.
I don't want it to sound like we don't like each other,
No,
though.
not that. But it's just like for you, what is the data like on the set? When you're on the set, are you hanging out in your dressing room, hanging out in somebody else's dressing room?
No, I'm kind of alone. You know?
That's crazy.
You're so-
A lot of things that she said, I promise you on everything, I was like, I wonder if she's a Virgo. Because when I was in college, when I had a scene with a guy that I had to kiss or do whatever, I'm very like...
I'm not like that, though. I'm actually
like,
not.
It was reversed, but I'm kind of just like, if he wants to do it, I'll do it. But if not, then I'm still cool with it.
Yeah, I mean...
But
you kind of have to...
a little weird.
You have to let these things happen organically. Right? Like...
And if they don't want to, then prepare for the surprises when we go up in class that, I'll be ready for you.
Yeah.
Kevin Mason Smith wants you to do your Michelle Stafford show every week.
Okay, and I'm going to. I'll do it every week. I'm going to have Roger on.
We would love that.
Oh my God. What you say?
Now, go ahead.
You should have Roger do this, too.
We want to. Well, I'd love to have him on here.
Yeah, he's been one of my favorite actors for a long time. Because I loved One Life to Live, so yeah. Put in a good word for us.
And Barbara and I are good too, of course. Me and
He'll
Barbara.
do it. He'll happily do it. I think that people don't ask him because they think that he's not going to do it.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah, like one time we were doing some promo thing and I said, are you doing it? He said, no, they didn't ask me. And I went up to Frank and said, why are you not having Roger do this? He said, oh, okay. And I think that people think that he's not gonna. So, anyways, he ended up doing it.
Well, I'll tell Barbara right away. Oh, we have a call.
Oh, all right.
Just one?
So
Hello, you are calling into AfterBuzz TV's General Hospital After Show. Please say where you're from and your name.
It's Cheryl from South Carolina.
Hey,
Cheryl, one of our main members who watches us. How are you, Miss Cheryl?
I'm good. I just wanted to say to Michelle that I've been watching her since way back when Michelle came in, broke up my favorite couple,
Who?
Cricket and Danny.
Oh, Cricket and Danny.
But I have to say, as much as I loved Phyllis Summers, I think Nina really rocks.
Thank you. Thank you. I really love Nina. I love playing Nina. I hope that I mean, I don't know how long it'll go on, but I hope it does. I really love it. Thank you.
Oh no, I mean, she's funny. She's crazy. Clearly, she's still crazy. but she's got a lot of sense. I mean, she knows when she's being crazy most of the time. Yeah.
Well, I just
love
feel
the
like
dynamic.
I feel like, you know, she was in a coma for 20 years, so she's, you know, she has every right to be a little nuts, right?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, so how appropriate was it that you went into a coma on Y&R and came out on GH?
I know, it was kind of funny.
That's a good one.
I didn't even think of that.
Frank first told me about the character, he goes, well, she's been in a coma, and I went, seriously? Really? And she tried to get pregnant, and she couldn't. Go ahead.
If Nina and Franco don't make it, I'm kind of thinking maybe I wouldn't mind Julie and Alexis having a little shake-up, and maybe Nina and Julian.
That's what people are saying.
Oh.
And they want to see you guys make it.
But that Julexis army. I mean, they'll like be sending like dead rats to my house.
Yes. Well, thank you, Michelle, for calling in.
Thanks, Cheryl. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. So cool. I love it when people watch Y&R and they're watching GH
yes,
too.
They are. They're watching them.
Really makes me happy.
People do watch both. We have another call.
Hi, you're calling into General Hospital's AFTERBUZZ TV after show. Please say your name and where you're from.
Kevin Mason Smith from New Orleans.
Oh, there's Kevin.
I just
New
said
Orleans. I've been trying to get your question in, Kevin.
I just said your name on there too. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah.
You're with Michelle. Talk to her.
Hi, Michelle. I've been a big fan for years. I started watching you on Younger Restless, but I stopped watching Younger Restless, so I love seeing you now on General Hospital.
Thank you. And you live in New Orleans?
Yes, I'm originally from Indianapolis, but now I live in New Orleans with my husband.
Oh, cool.
One of my questions is I'm a brown girl, and I watched your Michelle Stafford show, and Vanessa Antoine said she uses it for the eyes.
Oh,
so
yes.
What kind of programs
Coco Lux.
do you have? Because I'm trying to look good like you.
You know, it's so funny. Thank you. I gave an interview recently on Daytime Confidential where I go and like a lot of women of color were saying it's okay for my skin, and I'm like, wow, that's really interesting. It's an organic product. It's good for all skin types. So yeah, like Vanessa is in love with the eye cream, and girls, I have some for you. It's almost like you perfect.
It's like your
Thank you.
and you get a gift bag.
Wait a second. And I have one more. I thought there were only 3. So you split it. It's for men too.
Yes.
But yes, it's.
What am I, chopped liver? What's happening?
Yes. Give it to the lady. But it's for
all
all skin types. It's for all skin types. And in fact, I have it's very cool. I have some of my samples here that I made. Wait a second. I know I don't want to ruin your show, but like this is a product that I literally made myself, and this is one of our new. It's 100% organic. You could. It doesn't really. You could eat that if you wanted, but it's in the shower, and it's an exfoliant while it moisturizes. How awesome is this?
Wow.
I like how it feels.
While it moisturizes.
It reminds me of coconut oil.
Well, thank you.
Well, it's coconut oil and mango butter.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, it's good for your skin.
I'll eat it.
Please.
Thank you for calling in.
Did you eat it?
Yeah,
Thanks, Kevin. Sorry, you got it before I did.
I'm in for the signal right now.
We got
This
another phone
feels
call.
amazing.
We're doing a couple more phone calls, and I think it was the one up there. Right?
No, they're coming back.
They're coming back. Okay, so
one question is, I know we were talking about Anna and Jordan's relationship there, and we touched a little bit earlier with Crimson. It's just the great between Nina and Maxie, and we've got Dylan. It's just a nice workplace situation, friendship that's kind of brewed there. How do you enjoy playing those scenes? Kind of a little different than the kind of strum and like there.
It's really fun. I really love the relationship between Maxie and Nina. There's more that's coming, and we're kind of finding our vibe. And Kirsten Storms.
Yes, the bomb.
I could definitely tell that there are more scenes coming.
Yeah, there's more stuff, and some of the stuff that we put in, it's like we're getting more loose with our relationship, and it's really good. And Kirsten's amazing. Like she's just there's something just you want to squish her and eat her up. Like she's just so good, and she's funny, and she's light, and we have a really good time working together. And I like the relationship, and I'd like it to go deeper, and they'll probably do that.
Yeah.
I hope Nathan doesn't screw it up with this Claudette thing, because I'm like, where would Nina's loyalties lie? Because the friendship with Maxie is like one of my favorite on the show. And
is it really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, it's a real girl relationship.
So we'll take another phone call.
Hi, you are calling into General Hospital after show here on AfterBuzz TV. Please say your name and where you're from.
Bailey from San Antonio.
Hi.
Oh, hi, fellow Texan. Yay.
Hi. I wanted to tell you, Michelle, that, oh my gosh, your kids are so cute.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you so much. Do you follow me on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I could tell. Because that's like where I'm really showing pictures of my kids. I mean, maybe I shouldn't, but I just love my kids.
But I was wondering why you call Natalia vague.
Veg. Oh my God.
Okay,
veg is what it is. You're so funny that you're asking this because so many people on Instagram, because I have a hashtag veg 2015 and it's too long of a story to explain on Instagram, so I usually just I'm not going to explain it. But it's because when she was little, I called her Squish when she was like 2 months, Squish. And then you know how these nicknames morph, and then I called her Squish Head. And then I called her like Guacamole Head. And then I called her just Head. But I said it like that. And then I call her Vegetable Head. And then I just called her Vegetable.
Yes.
Vegetable. And then it turned to veg.
There you go.
There it is.
Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
We'll take one more phone call. So this is our last caller of tonight.
All right, last caller of the day. Thank you for calling the awesome, fantastic General Hospital after show here on AfterBuzz TV. Please say your name and where you're from. Shout out.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I'm calling from Connecticut.
Hey, love Connecticut. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi.
You have Miss Michelle.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead. You have Miss Michelle right here for you. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I love your character, Nina. I think she's so funny, and I love you and Franco, but I think I'd love you with anybody.
Thank you. Thanks. My gosh, that's so nice. Because sometimes, sometimes you get... Go ahead. Oh.
And I just wanted to say that I'm kind of upset because I've heard about the whole thing of Griffin being Anna's son with Duke. And I kind of feel like it's time for everybody to just kind of let Duke go. Like, it's very sad that he died and everything like that. But what I've been thinking about lately is that Mac and Robert Scorpio were both big players in the show. Like, they've been on the show together and separate for like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
And I know that we have Robin, but she's not a Scorpio anymore. So if Robert and Mac don't have any sons, then the Scorpios will just be gone from General Hospital, which seems like a total shame. So I was hoping that Griffin was Robert's son because of when she died and had amnesia, she could have had a baby. But it seems like they're going with the Duke thing. But I just think it's sad that the Scorpios are kind of dying out.
Okay.
I know. I wish Ethan was a Scorpio instead, as much as I loved his relationship with Luke. And Nathan Parsons, original spoiler, died on there. We could get him back. Maybe change his paternity.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you guys so much, and I love you, Michelle. You're so great. My
Thank
mom
you.
loves YNR, but I'm
you.
a big fan.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So we've come to the end of our time, but I have to ask one question, of course, and I'm going to start a sentence and you finish it.
Oh.
Donna Mills is
a badass.
Okay, because that's what we had a question. Wanting to know what it was like working with her.
Oh, she's great.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Right?
Oh, my God.
She's a legend, just like you and Roger.
Yes.
Just real quick, because you were a hockey correspondent for Best Damn Sports Show. Now, Lacretia is a hockey fan. I just want to give you guys a moment to talk.
Who's your team?
Well, the Kings.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm very serious about it. I'm very serious about it. Like when people go, "Your Kings sucked," they are blocked. They are blocked and they are destroyed.
2 cups in the last 5 years.
Well, listen, I've been a fan for 30 years. I mean, I was there when they were at the Forum when they sucked, when people were like throwing cups on the ice. You suck. I was there when they weren't wearing their helmets. Like I do know hockey. I know hockey really. I know the game.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
I'm from Texas. So Stars are my team, but Kings are my team.
Wait, I thought you said Canadian. Canadian.
Oh no, I said I love Canadians. And
okay. All right, the Stars.
But,
I used to know a couple of dudes on the Stars.
Yeah, like Mike Madonna and all them.
Yeah, I used to know some dudes.
This is the part where the three of us just kind of fade away.
But no, I'm very. Anyone who knows me knows I'm like a crazy Kings fan.
Oh yeah, I'm an insane hockey fan, so I understand. When you love hockey, you love it full of.
Yeah, and I do believe that you have to. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I do believe that you have to support the home team. You have to support the home team. Like what? And I've been. I mean, oh my God, I've been crazy at games, and I've been crazy.
I punched a Calgary fan once when I was drunk. So yeah, I know how it is.
Oh, I love it.
They were celebrating my arena, and it was a bad loss.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and I particularly am not a fan of the Chicago Blackhawks. And then people like I was born in Chicago, so then I'll get some people going, "This is ridiculous. You're from Chicago." I'm like,
That's why I'm like, loyal to my team, to Dallas, but LA is my home now. So yeah, you got to be like.
But you have to support Dallas. No, you can't change into LA. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
You have to support Dallas. That's where you're from.
And we are statistically number 1 right now, guys. Statistically, still number 1.
Oh, funny. Well, one last thing. Billy Miller. Couple words on him.
Billy Miller?
Yeah.
Why?
People are asking.
People are asking. I'm like, I thought something happened.
I'm like, tell us about Billy Miller.
What happened?
No.
Was he arrested?
No, they're
I'm totally. He would appreciate that. He would laugh.
He would laugh.
On Billy Miller?
Yeah.
Oh God, a couple words on him?
Yeah, just go words on him. Or a sentence or something.
He's a good guy. He's just a good guy.
I like that.
He's a really good guy. I know he's not on social media.
Yeah, I know he isn't.
Yeah. He'll never do it.
Probably smart.
He and Roger both will never do it. That's a fact.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Okay.
The two of them will never do it.
Wow.
And I could, like other people, I'm like, they might get on.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Roger, someone could talk him into doing like Instagram or something because he's creative.
Pictures,
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the two of them, Jess, it's not their cup of tea. Not that they're not social, because they're totally social guys.
Yeah.
And really great guys. It's just, like, I think that Billy is like, I'm just nervous that one day I'm going to have too much tequila or something.
That's it, yes.
And accidentally.
We all do that, right?
Well,
and that's the more fun tweets, because I loved your Instagram on Kim Kardashian. Like,
yeah, and you know what? Did you see that I got rid of that?
Yeah.
I had to get rid of it because people, not because of what I said, but people were going nuts.
Yeah.
They do.
With the comments. Like, it was almost like death threat-ish.
Yeah.
It's just like
to Kim, and I was like, whoa, okay, I don't. But it was the way, come on, guys. It was the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was the way she was standing.
Yeah.
Like, if she was just doing this, or like, and it was artistic, I don't think, but it was like, my body.
that girl is 30.
With her ass, like, waiting for a penis to arrive. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's what it was. That's what we were reacting to.
Oh my gosh.
That's what, and when a woman's like,
that means she wants it bad.
like, I don't know why people are freaking out. It's like, well, they are because you're looking like you want a penis.
And on that
this,
note,
by the way, is a new product.
Okay.
This is a new product. It's breast enhancing.
Oh.
Hello. I'm trying it out. I'm trying it out.
Okay.
Like, feel that. It's kind of, and it's really.
I was like, I got big boobs.
It's really
I mean,
funny.
might as well.
No, enhancing meaning like it pulls them up.
Yes.
Pulls them up.
It tightens the skin.
Well, sorry, guys. You have to come back. You have to wrap it up now. But you have to come back.
Is
you
this
just have to come
edible
back.
too, Michelle?
You just have to come back.
It's penis enhancing.
Yes.
I
So
know,
we have
but-
Michelle Stafford. It's crazy. Everybody give her a round of applause.
That was really fun.
You have to come back. You just have to come back. GH Report. We're here every Sunday, 5:30 p.m. Where can they find you on social media? You can tell that camera right there.
TheRealStafford.com. Oh, The Real Stafford.
Yes.
On Instagram and Twitter.
And your Coco Lux products, you can find them where?
CocoLux.com. But we're closing down next week and reopening in a month.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know. And everybody, where can they find you guys?
You can follow me on Twitter at HappyGoJackie and check me out with my improv team Max every Tuesday night at IO West.
Hi guys, you can find me on Twitter at Ladine_Harvey. What's going on?
Hey guys, if you can spell my name right, it's LACRETIALYON. Find me anywhere on the internet since there's only one.
And you can find me at Black Hope LA and James Lott Jr. everywhere else. And we'll see you next Sunday.
Woo!
Executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff. We would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.